vlog. I hope everyone's having a great week so far. I'm just taking some time to organize my apartment right now because I was away on my brand trip with Bear last week and running around all weekend. So I just needed to do some vacuuming and dusting and folding laundry. It had kind of been a minute, so it was a little crazy in here, but I'm starting to tackle the beast. I know my original plan was to vlog my brand trip last week, but it was so crazy, guys. It was so busy. It was the first brand trip that I had ever been on, and I had every intention of just like having time to vlog and do all that stuff. But the thing about brand trips that I didn't know is that every second is planned out. You barely even spend any time in the room. At least on the brand trip that I went on, there was so many activities and networking, socializing, talks and chats and stuff. It was fantastic. The trip was to celebrate Bear's 2026 color of the year. So every year they have a color that based off of trends and different things happening in the world and in different industries that they think is going to be the color of the year. This year it was a color called Hidden Gem, which was a very rich, deep greenish blue color. It was a color that I originally thought that I wouldn't gravitate toward just because I typically like brighter colors, as you guys know. But they had this space set up where you could walk through different rooms and see how the color worked in different spaces. It's really cool to see the color and how versatile it was. They had this one room where they had this really beautiful blush couch next to the green, and I was like, wow, that looks phenomenal, actually. They had so many fun activities planned. We made mood boards, we painted overalls. There was this nice fireside chat at the end of the night with Pinterest and the marketing team from Bear to see different ways that you can use Pinterest and different ways that you can show your space and connect with your community more. The hotel we stayed at is called Wildflower Farms. It was a gorgeous hotel. It was the kind of hotel that I probably would never stay at if not for an opportunity like this. Everyone got their own cabin, and it was this beautiful space with these wood slanted ceilings and a huge bathtub, and you had this deck where you could look out onto the wildflower farms that was in the middle. It was raining the whole time that we were there, so that was a little bit of a bummer because you couldn't really experience the outside as much as you wanted to, but the inside of the lobby and the restaurant and the main house was just like cozy cabin vibes. It was really nice and actually worked really well with the color of the year. And now I'm at home ready to work on some projects. I'm really in this season of my life right now where I want to work on more manageable projects. For the last few months I've been doing bigger tasks like the hallway and the office, painting and wallpapering and like really big projects that take multiple days. But right now I really just want to do one-day projects. Kind of just have fun with it, try to be more creative is kind of the goal. So we'll probably do one of those this vlog, just hang out around the house, grab a coffee, that kind of thing. So I hope you guys enjoy. So the other day I saw a video of this girl painting her trash can. She ended up painting it gingham, and it was so cute. Her handle is Sam's World, and she has a really fun, colorful, retro home. It's really nice. But anyway, I saw her video, and I was so inspired because I just had a plain white trash can, and I thought to put wallpaper on it, but I never thought to just paint it. And yesterday I just started painting my trash can. I just kind of started doing it. Sorry I didn't film the beginning of the process for YouTube. I was just so into it and just filming for TikTok and Instagram. But I didn't want to copy her exactly, so I think what I'm gonna do is paint them kind of like my canisters in my kitchen. Hold on, I'll show you. Paint them like this so that it's stripe on the bottom and then a different kind of stripe on the top, and just do like some really wild and crazy colors and kind of just go all out because like at the end of the day it's a trash can, so like who cares? It could be crazy and not really make sense, and that's okay because it's a trash can, you know, so it's not that serious. So I'm just gonna try to have fun with it. I think I'm gonna do the bottom pink and green, and I think I'm gonna do the top blue and something, or yeah, I think I'm gonna do blue. I might try to match these colors like pretty closely. I know this is a different green, but I just like really like this green. I think I'm gonna do a pink stripe here, like a dark pink stripe, and blue and something on the top, and then I need to put a clear coat on it. But yesterday I just sanded down the trash can and did first coat. I didn't prime or anything. I don't know. Maybe I should have primed. Maybe it doesn't matter. We're gonna try and we're gonna learn. But so far it seems like the paint has stayed on really nicely after I sanded it down because I took all of the clear like glossy coat off and it was very abrasive. So now I'm just doing one final coat of the base, and then I'm gonna go drop off some stuff at UPS that I have to return, and I'm gonna come back and finished striping it. I striped the back, as you can see. I'm gonna stripe the front after this dries and be like, I don't know, I'm just gonna have fun. Nothing makes me feel more accomplished than dropping off returns. I've been trying to get better about it because sometimes I'll let them sit in my apartment for weeks, but I brought back the polka dot dress that I tried on last week. It just wasn't what I was looking for, and for the price, it's not something that I wanted sitting in my apartment, like just hanging out in the closet. And then I had a couple other things to drop off, but feeling very accomplished. I got myself a Thai tea espresso latte from this new place that opened down the street from my apartment. It's a coffee shop that also does dim sum at night. I haven't gone for the dim sum, but their coffees are really good and their pastries are really good. It's called Home, H-O-M. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or if it's like Om. I have to ask them actually, but it's very good. It's like a nice change to the neighborhood. It's something that's like a little different nearby. And now I'm gonna go home and get back to work. But how delicious does this look? Finished striping the base of the trash can, and I'm thinking about going in with this color. Okay, I was questioning it, but now that I'm looking at it again, I really like it. This is Taste of Berry by Benjamin Moore. I think it's gonna be really cool. I love green and pink together. It's one of my favorite color combos, and I think I'm just gonna do it. I think it's gonna look really good. So I'm just gonna grab my roller and just throw caution to the wind and start striping it. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I think it's gonna look so cool, guys. Yay.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot. And a lot of people don't vibe with her. And finding her footholds and finding her footing with her.
And I would honestly say that weirdly, like
Lulu and Georgia. If I were to describe my style, I would say it's very polished.
they're happy to have Jimmy go up should be telling you.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But listen, when you...
Okay, I finished painting. Now it's time for the moment of truth. I'm gonna peel the frog tape off. I used frog tape, which is my go-to. I swear it's better than any other kind of painter's tape. It leaves such crisp lines. Hopefully I don't regret saying that. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. But I'm going to peel the tape off and then we're gonna get started on the lid and hopefully we'll finish this project today. Fingers crossed. Assume the position. Ooh, crispy. Nice. It looks pretty good. It might need some touch-ups, but I think overall it looks good. You guys, there's nothing more satisfying than peeling tape off like this. It's so cute! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Wait, I'm obsessed with it. I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, now for the lid. I'm gonna do a base coat of Aquarius blue. Oh, if I can open it. Hang on, let me shake it first. Yeah, I'm gonna do this blue. Aquarius blue. Screw it. I don't know. Will it look good? Hope so. I think it will. Let's give it a go, shall we? letting it dry for a little bit, and then I'm gonna stripe it. I thought about not striping it, but we've come too far. We must go all the way. We must stripe the whole thing. And that's just how it's gonna be with this project. Oh, I do need to paint the back a little bit more. I mean, it looks fab, no? I think I'm gonna do red stripe on the hood. Why do I wanna say the hood? The lid, but it is kind of the hood too. Sick. I am doing such a good job today. Look at this trash can. It is so cute. I love it. So now I'm going to do the top coat. This is what I usually use for like my fruit stools and stuff. It's polyacrylic, crystal clear top coat, water-based. It needs to be water-based because oil-based kind of leaves a yellow kind of tint after it dries. So to make sure that it's like super clear, I always do water-based. I don't know what the difference is as far as like staying power or formula oil versus water, but I'm sure with different paints, different top coats are required. Anyway, I always just do water-based with my acrylic stuff, and it works pretty good. So I'm gonna do a couple coats, get it nice and shiny, make it a little more resistant to, you know, chipping and stuff. And then it's gonna be all done. I'll let it dry. It looks so good. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Like, I think this is so cool. And it matches my canisters perfectly. I'm just a stripe girl in a stripe world. I am crazy, but I am free. In a week. So now that my office has been wallpapered, I'm trying to figure out how I want to decorate it. I did put these yellow curtains up and they've been up ever since I showed you the original video, but I am thinking about doing like green or blue curtains or any other color just to see what they look like. Because I feel like the yellow's nice, but I think we can do better. So they're staying here for now, but they are most likely gonna change. And then I was thinking about what I wanna do for a rug, and I was looking at options online, and then I remembered I literally have a rug that's very special to me that's been in my closet. And I don't know if it goes with the room exactly, but I would like this rug out and on display because it has such nice memories, and I feel like I just don't want it sitting in the closet. So I'm gonna give it a shot and see what I think. You've seen this rug before. It used to be in my living room before I got my new couch, and then I just kind of tucked it away thinking I would bring it out again, and then it's just kind of been in the closet. So this rug I got when I was in Tbilisi, Georgia. I got it in 2022, I think. and I brought it back with me in my suitcase. I got it from one of those rug shops where they have like hundreds and hundreds of rugs stacked up and you go through one by one and then you pick the one that you want. I think this one was $300 US maybe, which is a really good price for such a beautiful rug. But there's actually like a pretty cool story behind it, so I'm gonna lay it out and then show you guys what I was told when I bought it. Again, I don't know how true any of these things are because I feel like salesmen will just tell you whatever you want to hear and tell you a cool story just so you'll buy what they're selling. So this is what I was told by the salesperson, but take it all with a grain of salt because who knows if that was the truth or not. So here's what the rug looks like laid out. I told the guy that I wanted the most colorful rug that they had there, and obviously he did a good job at helping me find the perfect one. I just love how vibrant the colors are, like the green and the orange, this beautiful teal color, like the hot pink. The colors are just like so nice, especially for a vintage rug. It had hundreds, thousands of rugs stacked up in this shop. I wish I could like go back and show you guys because it was before I did social media, so I don't really have any videos of it. But it was handmade and apparently it was woven in a region in Georgia that's really well known for producing wine. And the guy who sold it to me told me, I think one of these is the town name or like the region, and the other one is the name of the person who made the rug, and then this is the year that it was made, 1954. I don't know Georgian, but I probably could like Google reverse image search it and like see if there's a translation. If anyone knows Georgian or anything about Georgian rugs, let me know. But so these are meant to be the grapevine plants in the middle. All of these rows are meant to be the plants or the trees, and then over here are the women who actually made the grapes. So these are all people. I don't know what this is supposed to be, like next to the person, because this is like the woman, and I don't know what this is. But it's all meant to be like very symbolic for like Georgian wine country, which I think is super cool. I mean, it's such a beautiful rug. I think it goes really nicely with the colors on the wallpaper, actually. Obviously, I need furniture in here and things on the wall and to change out the curtains and stuff, but we're taking it one step at a time. There's like no rush to do this, but I feel like it just adds a nice personal touch to this space. And like, obviously I love this rug, so it's really nice for me to see it, but I do feel like the colors coordinate nicely. Like almost all the colors in the rug are in the wallpaper, and it's kind of nice because it's like a long, skinny, awkwardly sized rug, and it matches the room perfectly almost. But let me know what you think, guys. I feel like if I got some like kind of couch type situation in here, it could be really nice. I just love this rug. It has so many nice memories attached to it, and it's so special. I brought it back in my suitcase, believe it or not, in a carry-on. One of my greatest souvenir accomplishments. Okay, fast forward from the future, it's the next day, and I ended up moving the mirror in here just because the lighting in my bedroom is not great for selfies and stuff. And I thought with the window right here, it would be better. And also it's just like more aesthetic with the wallpaper. I'm definitely gonna change these curtains out because now I just like don't like them. But this just kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like with a single piece of furniture in here since it was so empty before. But I think it's nice. I can see it starting to come together now. Like, I don't know what the purpose of this room will be, but it's an all-purpose room. I don't know, but I do think the mirror looks nice in here. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you so much for following along on this one. It was a fun little crafty vlog. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.